Right, guys, it's Tuesday again, so that can only mean one thing. Another terrible Monday Night Raw has passed, and it is time to review it, or as I like to call it, it's time to watch a couple of clips from the YouTube channel and then talk about it for a bit, because wasting 3 hours of your life watching this crap just isn't good or beneficial to your health. So before I address anything that happened that I want to talk about on the show, I want to talk about the things I certainly don't want to see on the show, and that is the amount of jobbers that were on this Raw. We had Mansoor, Angel Garza, Drew Gulak, Humberto Carrillo, the Lucha House Party. I mean, all these bums. How can you expect Raw to be good when there's so much crap on it? Literally filled with crap. Guys that just have no character, no personality, no nothing. They can go out and wrestle a basic match and that's it. I mean, Mansoor, I thought they were only keeping that guy for the Saudi shows, but I guess now he's managed to get on Monday Night Raw. How the hell's that happened? Angel Garza, we had a match and a promo. I mean, who cares? Angel Garza, no one gives a shit. Drew Gulak, I thought he was dead, but no, apparently he was not dead because he was on Raw. And then with the Lucha House Party again against Cedric Alexander, Shelton Benjamin. Seems like we've seen that match a million times. Don't want to see it again. Then you had your usual Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler tag team match with Naomi and Lana. More garbage. This show was full of garbage. Jason Riker and Elias. Who cares about that team? Absolutely nobody. Nobody. But anyway, let's talk about. There was also Damien Priest versus John Morrison, which I'm not going to talk about, but Damien Priest did hit his finisher on Morrison, and Morrison always sells things. He always makes it look good, so it kind of looked like he snapped his neck. But I'm sure he's still alive. I hope he's still alive, even. But it was a cool move. I think also the New Day lost to AJ and Omos another match. I didn't want to see it at Mania, and I haven't wanted to see it in the following weeks. But for some reason, we still get it. What we will talk about though, the first most notable thing I think we need to discuss: Charlotte Flair defeating Dana Brooke in an easy squash match. She defeated Dana Brooke's partner Mandy Rose last week. This week she defeats Dana Brooke, and then Sonya Deville, the woman that dresses like a man, came out and booked Charlotte into the WrestleMania Backlash women's title match. So now it's no longer Asuka versus Rhea Ripley. It is now Asuka versus Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. Triple threat. Rhea Ripley came out, was pissed off, couldn't believe that Sonya's done this to her, says it's unfair. I don't know why she's shocked. How can anyone at this stage be shocked that Charlotte Flair's been added into a title match? I mean, that's her whole gimmick. Nobody wants to see her, but they always add her into title matches. Being in a title match is the only gimmick she's got. It's all she's known for, to be pointlessly added into title matches. So to me, this doesn't come as a surprise, but Rhea Ripley's acting shocked. Then Asuka comes out, can't speak a word of English yet, cuts the best promo out of the three here. So again, how does that work? How does that work? Charlotte Flair again put over the fact that she's an opportunity, and she gave Sonya Deville an opportunity. Charlotte didn't give Sonya Deville any opportunity. Someone stalked her, someone came to her home, tried to kill her, and WWE obviously felt sorry for her and brought her back and gave her some sort of advisor role or whatever to Adam Pearce. Charlotte Flair gave her absolutely nothing, no opportunity. So again, I don't know what Charlotte's talking about. This broke down. Charlotte attacked Rhea Ripley from behind, and then Asuka awkwardly threw Charlotte out the ring, and then she celebrated, and it was crap. I'm not looking forward to the match. I can guarantee you one thing though: Charlotte Flair did not get added to this to take the pinfall. You can just tell Asuka's taking the pinfall in this match, and it'll lead to Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair in a singles match at one of the next pay-per-views. Guarantee that's what's happening. Ain't no way Charlotte Flair. She's either going to win or she's not taking the pin. There's no way she's taking the pin. Up next we had Alexa Bliss in her playhouse again. This is crap. What is the point of this? She says that Lily's got her eye on someone, but we don't know who. This is basically the creative team just delaying shit because they don't have a clue what they're doing. So they need to drag things out week to week to week. Oh, we don't know who. We're not going to. It's a secret who Lily's got her eye on. You know who Lily's got her eye on? No one. That's what it is. No one. Because WWE creative don't know what they're doing. And this gimmick doesn't really work with Bray Wyatt, the Fiend. If they're splitting up Alexa from the Fiend, then why not just have her go back to the Goddess gimmick? Because this just doesn't make any sense without being with Bray Wyatt. Speaking of Bray Wyatt, a guy we haven't seen since 3 weeks, since he first appeared on the post at WrestleMania Raw. and it's all went horribly wrong in my opinion ever since he lost to Goldberg. It made no sense for him to lose that match in my opinion, but you know what? He lost it anyway, and since then he's been cold. He's had pretty much no momentum. I mean, the match he had with Cena at WrestleMania 36 was quality, the Firefly Funhouse match with Cena, but since then, I mean, the guy's done nothing. I felt like when they brought him back from the whole Burnt Alive, they were getting like another chance to rewrite The Fiend and do it properly this time, but already, I mean, he loses at Mania. Now we haven't seen him in 3 weeks, and the whole thing just seems buried. Now, I do think Bray Wyatt's a wee bit overrated, like, but you'd have to be delusional, you'd have to be blind, you'd have to have no eyes to not recognise that he is one of the better guys on the roster. He's one of the better talents. So why is he not getting pushed? Why is he not getting utilised and used more? I don't know. You tell me. Maybe Raw are secretly drawing 10 million ratings every week and they don't need Bray Wyatt. Maybe that's the case. Maybe that is the case. Anyway, up next we had another tag team match. We rate it RK Bro. I mean, the win. The tag team division's shocking, so what they do is they just stick two single guys together because, I mean, tag team wrestling's pretty much dead, isn't it? Will these two win the belts, or will it just end the way Orton turning on Riddle? Who knows? But it's not. I mean, it's not going to be a long-term tag team here. Either Orton's going to RKO Riddle 1 week, or they'll have a short reign with the belts. Who knows? I guess Omos and AJ have absolutely nobody to go up against, so it may as well be these two. It may as well be these two. We also had the return of Eva Marie. A lot of people bitching about this, crying about this. I'll probably make a separate video on Eva Marie's return. I mean, I've no problem with it. I would say she looked a hell of a lot older. I think she's aged a lot in a couple of years, like, but who knows what they'll do with her. I will make I will make a separate video on this, so I'm not going to drag on too much. I'm not going to go into in depth about her return, but she made a return. I don't mind. Certainly decent to look at, and give me Eva Marie over Charlotte Flair, or you know, 90% of the women on this roster. Then in the main event, we had Lashley taking on Strowman. McIntyre came out, got involved. Don't know why he needed to be there. Then he did some stuff at ringside. Strowman missed the spear on Lashley, went into McIntyre. There was a lot of shoving and pushing here. Strowman like pie faced McIntyre a few times, and then McIntyre's like, "I dare you to hit me." And this is so phony. Why does McIntyre need Strowman to hit him before he can attack Strowman? Strowman's basically pie faced him. You look fucking pathetic. See if someone pie faced Austin back in the day twice. You tell me Austin wouldn't retaliate? He would just sit there. The only way Austin would say I'm begging you to hit me is if there's like a rule that he can't lay his hands on someone unless he's actually physically struck. So, and even then, getting pie faced twice, that's kind of getting like struck. So, I mean, McIntyre, big fucking goofball. And hopefully he doesn't win the belt at Mania. But anyway, Lashley beats Strowman with a dodgy looking spear. It's mad to think like 3-4 years ago this guy was like killing Roman Reigns and pushing over fire trucks and just destroying the roster. And now he's just a big 6'9", 6'10" bum that complains and cries on social media and loses to shitty looking spears. Anyway, guys, that is your Raw fucking recap, Raw review. I can't give it a rating because I didn't watch it, I'll be honest. I only seen these few clips, but from what I did see, it was garbage. But you know what? I'll give it a rating anyway. And that rating's going to be a big, fat, fucking 0, just like Nia Jax. Big and fat 0. Anyway, guys, that's it. Till next time. Peace.